Hi, Dacia here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing 10 different ways in which you can moisturize your natural hair, moisturize and hydrate. So if you're interested in learning how, keep watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye. So the first way in which you can keep your natural hair moisturized and hydrated is by using water. Water is the only product, the only solution to dry natural hair. It's the only solution to moisturize your hair, so you should be using it. So whether you're choosing to wash your hair weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, that is your choice. Whatever works for you, you do. But you should always include thoroughly washing your hair. Thoroughly washing your hair means a proper cleansing routine to get excess oils and butters out of your hair so your scalp can be clean, your hair strands can be clean, to basically form a new base to receive moisture. You cannot properly moisturize your hair if there's layers and layers of product on it and water cannot penetrate. Ways in which you can use water to moisturize your hair is of course washing it. The second way is through daily or mid-wash moisturizing. So if you want to mist your hair with water and then use a light oil over it, that's another great option. And the third way is using water when you are shifting and changing hairstyles. So I like to use water if I'm changing my hair into a different shape. Let's say I'm putting it into a bun, or just to create movement with my twist outs, I would use water to make that process a little easier rather than products. Styling, I also use water as a base for all of my styles. So if I'm doing a twist out, usually I would use water and then my product, okay, because it will then moisturize my hair but create ease of movement for that style. Second tip is using water-based products. Okay, so a water-based product is a product that has water as its first ingredient. So when I'm going to buy my products, depending on what issues I'm targeting in my hair regimen, when I go to buy my products, I usually look at the ingredients on the back to make sure that water is my first ingredient. I usually use a lot of moisturizing products, so usually that is what I look for. Water as the first ingredient. Water combined with other products will aid in the moisturizing of your hair and to give your hair all of the added benefits and nutrients the ingredients can provide. But when it comes to moisture, water is and should be the main ingredient. The next tip is to decondition your natural hair. So at wash day, instead of using and opting for a regular conditioner, a deep conditioner is formulated to penetrate the hair shaft better than a regular conditioner. So if your goal is to truly moisturize your hair, a deep conditioner can help. Now, usually I would just use a regular shower cap or grocery bag, and that should be enough for 15 to 30 minutes. But if you want to take it to the next level, deep conditioning with indirect heat is very, very, very helpful. So again, using a shower cap, you can sit under a hooded dryer, use the heat to help the deep conditioner penetrate your hair shaft. Body heat is okay, but using a hooded dryer will also help this process even more. Another way you can moisturize or hydrate your natural hair is when you have protective styles, wash them. A lot of people wear their protective styles for months at a time and go without washing their hair. Meanwhile, the hair is under that style getting dry and bristle. Usually I'm someone who, when I get box braids, which is my go-to protective style, I like to keep it in at least for 2 months. 2 months is a long time to leave your hair without washing. So usually at that 1 month mark, I usually go in and cleanse and wash my hair so that I can add moisture back into my hair. Because leaving it for 2 months is too much of a long time for my hair to go without being hydrated. Okay, I do have a video on how I wash my box braids. I'll try to link it above. But yeah, washing your protective style. Another tip I recommend is doing the LOC method or the LCO method between washes. So I'm someone who save my washes for every 2 weeks just because of work and just not being available to dedicate to wash my hair every single week. So on the week's mark, so 7 days after my previous wash day, I would try to go in, loosen these braids up, spritz my hair with some warm water, go in with my cream, and then use an oil, a light oil over that, and then braid my hair over and save it for the next wash day. Okay, this is a less effective way to re-moisturize your hair, because as I mentioned before, washing your hair truly is the best way. But if you don't have enough time and your hair has grown accustomed to that, then it's a good alternative. Trimming split ends off of your hair is another way to keep your natural hair moisturized. Because our natural hair is so prone to dryness, removing split and brittle ends, even single strand knots, is basically the key to slow down breakage and to help with the manageability of your hair. So over time, this will help your natural hair grow and also retain moisture. So my next tip for keeping natural hair moisturized is to avoid using heat. Heat can be very damaging to your natural hair if not used properly. I always tell people that for me, I can't trust myself to use heat on my hair. So if you're gonna use it, go to a professional. These people are trained to flat iron and blow dry your hair on the right settings. Okay, so I advise you go to them. But if you're someone who is comfortable using heat and can't avoid it, I suggest you use a heat protectant. A heat protectant will basically minimize the effects of heat damage to your hair. I also suggest using the tool, whether it's the blow dryer or a flat iron, on a lower setting. Okay, patience is needed when you're dealing with natural hair. I know having it on the high temperature will give you a faster result, but you have to think about your hair over time. Okay, I've made a conscious effort not to use heat in my hair because I have used it and I have seen the damage it can do. Now, I'm not a professional, so that is why I said I'm gonna stay away from heat, because I don't know what I'm doing. But if you have to use heat, use a heat protectant. Use a good one. I suggested a great one in my top natural hair products video. I'll link it above. And also use the tools on the low settings, or seek a professional. Okay. Another way in which you can moisturize your natural hair is by doing the wash and go method. Now, a wash and go method is a great way to get water, tons of water, into your hair, give you a great style, and to moisturize and hydrate your hair. So why aren't you doing it? Okay, I understand that videos that have prolonged the process of a wash and go, but a wash and go is meant to be fast. And if you're simply just cleansing and conditioning your hair and then going in with gel and your oils, it shouldn't take you that long. Now, personally, I don't do wash and goes frequently, or I do wash and goes rarely, because I cannot deal with the single strand knots that I experience with a wash and go. But if you're able to do a wash and go and wash your hair at most every 7 days, then you will be able to keep your hair moisturized over time, and you'll definitely see results while having a great style. Another tip is to protect your ends. So a lot of people like having these voluminous, these big hair, you know, afros, twist outs and what's not, where your ends are exposed and rubbing against your clothing and causing friction. Sometimes you're not even protecting it properly, that style properly at night. What I suggest is to always think of your ends, because they are the oldest part of your hair when you're doing a style, especially something for a long period of time. 1 day, twist out, wearing it down, no problem. 2 days, that's fine. But over time, if that is your go-to style, you need to start thinking about your ends. Okay, I'm very simple with my hair and basic, so these plaits are fine for me. When I put my makeup on, they look perfect the way I style them. But for some, maybe you want to opt for mini twists, updos, things in which your ends can be protected, buns and things like that. So opt for styles like mini twists, in which you can change the position of your hair, buns, and other styles that does not require your hair to be hanging and rubbing against clothing and friction and causing friction. So my last tip is to protect your hair at night. Okay, I am a big advocate for using a satin bonnet, mainly because I do not like the way my hair feels on my skin while I sleep. Okay, so it's a good way for me to just tuck my hair away and just get it out of my face. Also, it minimizes breakouts because I don't have any of that hair product rubbing on my skin. or my face. So using a satin pillowcase is perfectly okay. A bonnet is perfect as well. A scarf, anything that has that type of material, because a regular sheet and pillow will literally suck all of the moisture out of your hair, which is something you do not want. In addition to that, sometimes when I have I'm wearing like a high puff or a style where my hair is out, not these, but the style where my hair is out, I tend to put a shower cap over my hair, mainly because I do not want my sheet to get dirty, my pillow to get dirty with products that I have in my hair, because I love white sheets, but it also keeps product in my hair. I usually wait for my hair to dry fully before sleeping with a shower cap. I usually just put that on and then put my bonnet over. It's not a problem for me, but it helps me to keep moisture and product in my hair for a longer period of time. Because the satin pillowcase or the satin bonnet, products still escape, products still get sucked out of your hair, as much as they advertise that it doesn't. And I feel like with plastic, it helps with keeping it in. So guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you learned something today. I hope you'll try some of these tips. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of these. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in this video. Bye.